Hello, welcome to my tutorial class on getting started with C++ programming. In today's class, we are going to look at how to create a for loop. And for loop is one of the control statements we have in C++ programming. Basically, the purpose of for loop is to be able to count some number from a particular starting point to a particular end point. And to better our understanding, I have created this simple flowchart to make it easy for us to get the concept. So for a for loop, let's imagine here that we wanted to count a number from a particular point to a particular point. Let me pick a pen so I can show you, you can understand what I'm trying to explain. Let's imagine we wanted to count a number from 10 up to, let's say, up to 50. So because we are starting from 10, 10 is our initialization point. And then we wanted to count up to 50. So our condition is going to be 50. So this is the condition. We are trying to give the counter that it should be 50. It should just be 50. It should stop on 50. And then inside our program, we are going to have some instruction that we wanted the program to do. And then this loop will be checking from the initialization point. It will come to this condition and check, is that number up to 50? So when you start counting from 10, it goes to the next number is 11, the next number is 12. So when it counts 11, it will go and check the condition. Is it up to 50? No. And then it will continue. It will execute the code inside the loop that you have written, and then update the counter that I've counted 1, and then go again and check the condition. Is it up to, when it goes to 12, is it up to 50? It will ask itself no, and then it will execute the code and again update the counter until it goes to 50. And then when it comes to 50, it will check, is now 50? Yes. Is it 51? No, we don't have the condition for 51, so it's false, and then it's going to exit the condition point and come to stop, and then it will halt. So this is a basic concept of for loop. And otherwise, you can as well count down from 50 to 10 if you want. So you can have a number like this from 50 to 10. And then in that case, your starting point will be 50 for this part. And then your condition is going to be 10. That you should stop there. And then the same thing. And then it will be decrementing at that point, no more incrementing. So this one will be incrementing, and this will be decrementing. So the time when you have this type of condition. So let's go to Visual Studio and see how it works. Go to Visual Studio, open Visual Studio. So this is an interface where you write your program in Visual Studio. If you check on line 1, as usual as it is, after this // we have this control flow. So this is the name I've given to this today's class. And on line 4, we have #include stdafx.h. So this is a precompiled header, and what it's doing is that it's already precompiled, and it's not going to start compiling from scratch again. So this header is already precompiled, and this one makes it reduces the time of compilation, which is very good. So we start our code from here, press #include, #include IOStream, #include string stream, #include windows.h. Simple. And then here using name space std, and then terminate. So just come inside here, line 11, where we have int main. So by int main, we mean that we are returning an integer number, which is 0. So inside this your program, let's write a for loop. So let's say for loop for open bracket and I. So this is a standard way of writing for loop. Terminate this one. So this is our initial condition. So let's imagine we want to count from 10. So if we are counting from 10, so this will be our initial condition will be 10. And then we want to count to 50. So let's say I less than or equals to 50, terminate, and then we should increment the number. So we are incrementing from 10 up to 50, and we want to bring out that value. So inside our for loop, so after creating this condition, you are going to give it curly braces, open curly brace, and say cout. We want to bring out our I, so say cout I, and end line. And outside this for loop, you can now say, maybe if you like, and say cout double quotation mark, we did it, bravo, something like this, just to make it interesting. End line, and then this is it. So look, from here we started, we added our header files, we using namespace std, and then we do here, we write all this one. For here we say for loop, so initial condition I equals to 10, then we are going to count for this number, and we are going to increment this number. So let's go to build, clean up the code. Very good, we clean up the code, and then go to build the code. Very good, code is built up. It's a build, 1 succeeded, 0 failed, 0 up to date, and 0 skipped. So it means it checked everything from line 1 to the last line. So let's go to local Windows debugger and click on debug. Yes. You observe something happened just now. It debugged, but it did not hold the interface for us to see it. So this is a problem where debug interface is going away. So what you need to do is write system, and then open close terminate, and then here inside this one put curly brace and say system pause. It should pause. We wanted to see what we are doing. So again, go back to local Windows debugger and debug. Let's see, it should stay. No. Very good. Now it is. So let's expand it a bit so we can see what we are doing. Look here. So we have number is starting from 10, 11, 12. So it's incrementing the counter. It's incrementing the counter up to 50. And then when it counted up to 50, it exits that point, and it came out to tell us we did it, bravo. So this is a simple way to do this type of thing. And otherwise, if you want, again, you can try to count from 50 downward. So let's go back and try to count from 50. So close the debugger, and let's change our condition here. First, I will do something here. I want to give it some space. So here I put this one, and then I put tab. Yeah. Okay. So otherwise I can leave only tab, is okay. Yeah, very good. So our initial condition will be 50, and then we wanted it to be it should stop on 10. So we say greater than or equals to 10, and then it should decrement the counter. You should decrement the counter. So it means it's going to start from 50 and start counting down. So let's see, debug. So look, we started counting from 50, 49, 48, 32, up to 10. And after exiting the condition, it comes out and it say we did it, bravo. So simple way to do for loop, and you can use it for many things depending on how you understand it and what you want for your project. So this is the basic of today's class, and I wish you the best in your learning. Bye.